Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I am your host, Evan from HIMediaTV. And welcome back to HIMedia Headlines for today, November the 15th, 2025. Sorry we're getting this out a little bit late, folks. I got 3 hours of sleep last night and had to go to and woke up about 40 minutes before I had to be at work. It was a great day. Regardless, we have some interesting news. For the Fallout New Vegas Remaster casually confirmed by Insider. Now, as much as we want to be skeptical and not get our hopes up for remasters, I want to remind everybody in the beginning of this year, in the lead up, to its eventual release date come May, when it was shadow dropped, I had covered the rumors of a Oblivion remaster in the months leading up to its eventual shadow drop. And, while that was definitely a long shot, I will say personally I'm a little more comfortable believing that, Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas remasters could also be on the horizon. Ultimately, they came out either just before or just after Oblivion and are of a same-ish era of game that would make the up-res and the methodology behind the remaster of Oblivion, the same logic could be applied here. Now, for those wondering where this has come from, there was a tweet that came out from Dexterdo that said, Bethesda are reportedly working on a Fallout 3 remaster. The news comes after executive producer Todd Howard said the dev team was split between Fallout 76 and some other things. Now, I am a D1, Fallout 3 dick rider. I love Fallout 3. I won't apologize for it. I think it is a great game for a lot of reasons. Hell, I even think that it has a better vibe of Fallout compared to New Vegas. But that's just me. Someone quote tweeted this and said, "This is bad for everyone except me and the other 5 Fallout 3 fans, Cope New Vegas fans." And then Jez Corden, a insider at Windows Central, who has a history of providing accurate claims. His confirmation, however brief, carries significant weight. And Corden said, "Don't worry, New Vegas is coming too." This is albeit a very tiny confirmation, but it is nonetheless poignant. It's not the only thing that we have confirming it. Months before Fallout Day 2025, VGC journalist Jordan Miller suggested there are multiple Fallout projects currently in development. I think I remember covering that earlier, too. It's difficult to imagine that the current Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is, especially given how, especially those in the PC community, are not particularly thrilled. Sorry about that. Anyways, I think that, playing the greatest hits in a remaster is very much well overdue. I will say I am curious to see what they end up doing with the Super Mutants. I like, contrary to other folks, I do personally like the weird texture and color of Super Mutants in Fallout 3, which I honestly hope that they actually keep that. There is no indication of when this remake may release. We had, 3 separate release dates available to us in the lead up, and that was basically the only thing I got wrong about the Oblivion Remaster rumors. So, I am confident enough to say that there is definitely at least a remake of either New Vegas or 3 in the works. 3 seems to be more guaranteed at the moment, but New Vegas coming is something, a New Vegas remaster is something I am nominally very excited about. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of High Media Headlines for today, November the 15th, 2025. We appreciate you, your time, and your listenership. If you like the show, drop a like, and or if you're listening elsewhere, rate us 5 stars. In either way, follow. And if you want to chit chat with me or other like-minded individuals, go check out our Discord. It's a fun and welcoming place, and we'd be happy to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been High Media TV. I have been your host, Evan from High Media TV. I appreciate you, your time, and your listenership, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.